Hey Star Wars fans, how you doing? My name is John. Welcome to my Starwarsnut77 show. This episode, I'll be reviewing the brand new Gentle Giant exclusive San Diego Comic-Con 12-inch vintage line AT-AT driver. I know that's a mouthful. I'm going to show you the figure here in a second. But before I do that, I want to show you some other exclusive San Diego Comic-Con figures that Gentle Giant has released in this line. The first one I want to show you is, this is the Vinyl Cape Jawa. This came out in 2011 Comic-Con. Really cool figure. Vinyl Cape, for those who don't know, on the 3 3/4 inch scale, is very hard to find. The first run of these Jawas. They do have a cloth caped Jawa as well in the line that they released for the 12-back. Much more common to find, as you would expect, but super cool. This is a really hard figure in this particular 12-inch scale line as well. Very cool they released it. Happy to have it. It took me a while to stick it down. 2012, they released this blue Snaggletooth exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con. They also had it at Star Wars Celebration. And this is a really cool figure because for those who don't know much about the story, a background about the 3 3/4 inch blue Snaggletooth, it was released only in a Sears Cantina adventure set. Basically, when Kenner got pictures of the character, they got black and white with the waist up. So they kind of assumed a lot. They assumed he was normal height, blue suit, silver boots. And actually ends up he's nothing like that. He's got a red suit. He's about half the height, and he's got no boots at all. He's got no shoes at all. So they quickly fixed the mistake, but the figure itself is pretty rare. Really cool that this came with a blue bag as well. And it's, as you notice, it's a thin carded figure. Very cool piece to have. I was super stoked last year when they announced this exclusive San Diego Comic-Con 2013. This is a Yak-Face. And this is what's cool about this particular figure. This is the Power of the Force line of the 12-inch scale. So it comes with the 12-inch scale coin, high quality coins, pretty awesome. And they also had a version that they sold at Star Wars Europe, which I'll show you here. This is the one that has the Tri logo. You can see that doesn't have the coin. And notice that the one just like the original 3 3/4 inch scale line, the Power of the Force one does have a staff, where this one does not have a staff, and they did that intentionally. So again, really cool figure. This is one of my favorite figures of all time. Super cool, super stoked to have that one. Now on to this year's exclusive. Here it is. This is this year's exclusive AT-AT driver. You'll notice that it has a San Diego Comic-Con 2014 sticker. This sticker, unlike the Jawa I just showed you, actually is on the outside of the plastic clamshell case, which is really nice. Every figure they release in this line has a nice plastic clamshell case to protect it. I'm kind of surprised they picked this particular character for an exclusive. Don't get me wrong, I like the AT-AT driver, but you look at the past, you look at Vinyl Cape Jawa, you look at Yak-Face, you look at Blue Snaggletooth, all three figures are really hard figures to find on the normal 3 3/4 inch line, where in this one, the AT-AT driver was never really a hard figure to find. Here is what a 3 3/4 inch AT-AT figure looks like. So kind of put it in perspective, you can see that this quality is certainly there, but you can see how much bigger 12-inch scale is. It's pretty much 3 times the size of this bad boy here. So he's got a yellow back, and this is part of the Empire Strikes Back line, obviously. And they're kind of releasing figures in sequential order, although they'll skip some. They've released, obviously, the Yak-Face, which is Return of the Jedi, among others. But they're coming out with a Wampa, which is cool. And that's going to be, I think, $300 or $400. But that's going to be, like, super tall. That's going to be, like, 20-something inches tall. It's going to be huge. Here is the back. And you can show other figures that are in the line. You have a Premier Guild. It's another thing I want to mention is you can pick this up on GentleGiant.com. And if you are a Premier Guild member like I am, there is a cost involved in doing that. I think it's like $75 or $80 a year, but you get 10% off all purchases. In addition, you get the rights to purchase their exclusives. So you don't have to necessarily go to the cons. Like, for example, I didn't go to San Diego Comic-Con. A, super packed. B, it's super hard to get tickets. So instead, because I'm a Premier member, I was able to purchase this figure on their website. Now, these figures usually run about $80 a piece, and you usually get 10% off of that. But in this case, this was $80. As a Premier Guild member, I did not get the 10% off on this because it is considered an exclusive. So paid a little bit more for this particular figure than I would a normal figure in the line, but because it's only available at San Diego Comic-Con, it's cool. I'm not sure how many of these they actually produce. You can look at the quality of scale here. You can see the gun, the rifle. He's got the emblems there, the Empire symbols on his head, his helmet there. Very, very cool. And here's the back. Talks about the Premier Guild. So you get the Kenner logo on there. And there's a Kenner logo here as well. So really stoked. Love this line of figures. I'm pretty much caught up with every figure in the line. The only figure I'm missing is the Boba Fett, which is Empire Strikes Back from Star Wars Celebration 2 celebrations ago. So I'm still hunting that down. I can find it on eBay, but it's pretty costly. So I'm saving up or hoping to find one for a decent deal. Let me know what you guys think of this particular figure. Let me know if you guys have him. Again, I'll show you a comparison of size. Let me know if you guys plan on getting him at all. What 12-inch scale figures would you like to see Gentle Giant release in this line? Personally, I would love to see a 12-inch Jabba the Hutt. That'd be awesome. They're releasing a 12-inch scale Wampa, so why not a 12-inch scale Jabba the Hutt? That thing would be huge. Its Salacious Crumb on the 12-inch scale would be awesome. Even have the throne thing, that'd be sweet. I mean, I would happily pay, $300-400 for that easy, because the scale of size would be awesome. So, guys, thank you for watching. And guys, if you want to stay in touch, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook, as well as my upcoming website, SWNet77.com. I'll put links below. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. May the Force be with you.